What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. And this video right here, we're gonna be talking about if you have Uranus in Leo or in the 5th house. And I'll pause for the cause if you don't know how to find your Uranus placement. If you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting off your journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, if you still to this point don't realize why it's so important, drastically, imperatively important that you have to look at yourself through astrology, study yourself through astrology, and more importantly, love yourself through astrology and numerology, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos. I'll put the link in the description. You have to watch them first to become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you look at your birth chart or your natal chart, it's the same thing. And you realize you have Uranus in Leo or the 5th house, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it popping, shall we? And you already know before I start, I'm going to give y'all a list of some celebrities so y'all can visually see what Uranus and Leo people look like and act like in reality. Then I'm going to have a list of celebrities that have Uranus in the 5th house. So to start, we got Barack Obama, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Prince, Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, Sade, Whoopi Goldberg, George Clooney, and Tom Cruise. And now these are the celebrities that have Uranus in the 5th house. So we got Elvis Presley, Chris Brown, Will Smith, Demi Lovato, Jimi Hendrix, Halle Berry, Gordon Ramsay, Tyler the Creator, Dr. Dre, and Keisha Cole. Alright, so boom, Uranus in Leo or Uranus in the 5th house. First of all, what does Uranus mean? What does Uranus represent in our birth chart? So the planet Uranus, first of all, rules Aquarius. So when you're thinking about Uranus, think about Aquarius energy, eccentric, erratic, spontaneous, unpredictable, always likes to change, traditional breaking, rule breaking, does not like authority. So Uranus in our birth chart tells us where in our life that we don't like to follow the rules. We don't like to follow the norms, where we like to break free from traditions, where we need our most freedom, where we like to be independent and like to, where we get the most fulfillment through our expression independently is where your Uranus placement is at. Think about Uranus like lightning bolt. Lightning strikes, you don't know when the next one is coming, but when it comes, you feel it. Think about Uranus like natural disasters that happen unexpectedly, hurricanes, earthquakes and all that. It happens, you don't know when it's happening, but when it happens, it comes through, it changes things, it destroys things, it just happens on its own time. So Uranus in our birth chart lets you know where in your life things happen unexpectedly, lets you know where in your life you want to break free from traditions, lets you know where in your life you want to gain the most amount of freedom, lets you know where in your life you are the most traditional breaking, where you're the most freedom seeking basically in your chart. Also where the most unsuspected occurrences happen, most definitely. So Uranus changes its sign every 7 years. So those having the same Uranus placement as you, this is called a generational planet. So understanding what house your Uranus is in lets you know more of a detailed Uranus placement reading for yourself. So your whole generation will have the same Uranus sign. Look at your chart to know what house it's in. Let you know what area in your life is going to pertain to you the most, especially if it's conjunct other inner planets like your sun, your moon, your Venus, your Mercury. When it's conjunct those inner planets, it'll also have a more stronger effect on your personality. So now, what does it mean having Uranus in Leo or Uranus in the 5th house? First of all, to start off, Uranus is in fall here because the opposite of Leo is Aquarius, and that's where Uranus rules. The opposite of the 5th house is 11th house. That's where Uranus rules. So it rules Aquarius, it rules the 5th house, it rules the 11th house. So the opposite is in fall here. And that's basically because Uranus energy is all about breaking traditions, futuristic thinking, progressing for humanity as a whole. That's Aquarius energy. And then Leo is like, yeah, I'm going to take all that energy and invest it into myself. Leo is all about the self, ruled by the sun, wants to shine. We all know this. So it's in fall here only because it takes all that energy, all that creativity, all that futuristic thinking, all the innovation, all that, and it kind of puts it into itself. It's more self-expressive for itself. Uranus in Aquarius, Uranus in the 11th house is more about the humanity as a whole, more about like society. Uranus in Leo, Uranus in the 5th house is more about the self. That's why it's in fall here. So understand, what does that mean? If y'all, what does that mean for those that have it? To start off, you feel the most freedom, you feel the most fulfilled in your life, the way you express yourself. And the way that y'all express yourself is gonna be it's gonna be in a Uranian, weird, quirky, eccentric type way. So understand that a lot of y'all will come off as extremely self-centered, extremely into yourself. And this is because you gain the most freedom, you gain the most fulfillment. You don't like to copy people, you don't like to follow trends. You gain the most happiness, basically, the more you're able to express yourself fully. So y'all love yourselves to the max. Uranus likes to be free. Uranus does not like to be tied down, does not like to conform. So Uranus in the 5th house, Uranus and Leo people, they don't like to conform to how everybody else should express themselves. They don't like to conform to how the society works. It's like their way of breaking free is being able to fully express themselves. Remember, 5th house energy is self-expression. Fully express yourself in a weird, eccentric, Uranian type way. So 5th house represents the dating life, represents creativity, represents having fun. Leo energy is all about fun, lightheartedness. So in your lifetime, these people are the type that you're, first of all, extremely creative. When you have the 5th house energy, you're gonna be creative automatically. Having Uranus here is gonna be like, your creativity is going to be definitely out of this world. It's gonna be definitely not normal, I would say. It's not gonna be something you see every day. So y'all creative abilities is what you could use to actually put yourself on in this reality to help motivate people. But to the outside looking in, they look at you like, yo, that person is so into themselves, they're so confident, they're just so into themselves because y'all express yourself so differently, so eccentrically, so Uranian. Like, you can have unsuspecting occurrences when it comes to your dating life. So these people are the type to experiment a lot, especially sexually. Remember, the 5th house is all about flings and all that, so also sex. You can have a lot of experimental sexual escapades, I'll say. Or you could just really be you could really be liking to dabble into different type of flings, relationships. And don't take what I'm saying as like y'all hoes or y'all just like to sleep around. Understand that there's a balance with everything. But generally, when it comes to dating, because Uranus is here, you can unsuspectingly just be walking, mind your own business, and meet somebody, and all of a sudden y'all could like spark a really good connection and like start dating. You can unsuspectingly have different dating partners, unsuspectingly have different weird sexual experiences. The way that you like to have fun, the way you like to express yourself, what you're interested in is going to be definitely different from the norm. People look at you as like, why are you so into that? Why is your hobby so weird? Why are you so different in what you like to do to have fun? And in your head, it's like, this is the way I express myself. This is the way I gain freedom. This is what I love to do. So you will be looked at as very different and eccentric for the way you like to have your fun, your hobbies, spend your time, your relationships, your dating partners. You'll be attracted to people that are very different and Uranian in a way. Like, anything that's boring and mundane for Uranus and 5th house people is a definite no at all. Because 5th house energy, Leo energy, loves to have fun automatically. Very childlike, very sun-like, very sunny and shining in your face kind of energy. So when you're having that energy in Uranus and you deal with a boring person or anything that's boring and mundane, that's like Uranus feeling like confined and like not able to express itself fully. It's like, I want to express myself, I want to have fun, I want to be free, I want to be eccentric. And the situation I'm in, this dating partner I'm with, or this environment I'm in is really boring and mundane. I'm not really able to express myself. So make sure you put yourself in positions to actually be able to fully express who you are and be confident with who you are. And I'm saying be confident with who you are automatically. Y'all are like extremely confident in yourself. So understand that to the outside looking in, like I said, y'all could look like you're extremely self-centered because your sense of freedom is being able to express yourself. So keep in mind that you don't go to like an extreme with your ego, because any 5th house energy automatically kind of amplifies the ego factor. And we all have an ego. Everybody has ego, but you can have it hyped up or amplified because Uranus here. It's like your ego comes in, you being able to be different. Your ego comes in, you being able to express yourself in a different way, to have your different hobbies and actually share with people. Hey, this is what I do. This is what I creative. Like your creativity, your creative abilities is where you get your ego boost from, basically. So the more confident you are in yourself, the more you're able to express yourself in a true Uranian eccentric, different, individualistic way. That is how Uranus in Leo, Uranus in fifth house energy plays out. These people can love their freedom so much, can love fun so much. Remember, fifth house also represents children. So you could be the type to either not want to have kids because you want to really be able to have fun and be free, or when you have children, they could be the type to have a lot of Aquarius energy themselves. You could have a child that likes to be eccentric, likes to be different, likes to go against the grain a lot. You could have a child that actually exhibits these Uranian placements. It's these Uranian energy. So keep in mind the unsuspected occurrences of dating, of walking around life and just going through these adventures, or just unsuspecting things happen to y'all. That kind of gives y'all life, kind of makes y'all have fun, your hobbies, dating life, people that come and go into your life. People look at you as you're not really reliable, I'll say, in dating, because at one moment you could be full head over heels over somebody, fall in love. You know that Leo energy when they're falling in love, put them on a pedestal, all about the showy display of affection and all that at one moment, and then Uranus could come in and just flip it up, change it real quick, and you can automatically like just switch your whole energy and be like really disinterested at the same time. So keep in mind the wishy-washiness sometimes when it comes to relationships and dating and all that. But in general, understand that your power here, your energy here is for your creativity. Understand that your creativity is out of this world. It's Uranian, it's different, it's eccentric, it's future thinking, it's progressive, it's Aquarius energy, like it's Uranian. So use that to help humanity as a whole. It's gonna be hard for y'all to actually do things for humanity because you're kind of doing things because y'all love yourself so much, because you're like more of the self-centered energy. But when you put yourself in positions to be like a leader or to be a motivator, you can subconsciously do things for yourself because you love yourself. But then people will look up to you. People will be motivated by you. People will love to be around you because they look at you like you're the person they want to look up to, the person that motivates them. So being eccentric, being yourself, just living your life, you can actually help people change their life, see things in a different way, have fun in a different way, kind of not be so strict and rigid on their way of doing things, the way of having fun, the way of doing relationships. Like you could have a traditional breaking way of doing things in a fun, joyous way that helps progress people in life. But you are looked at, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this, you are looked at as having a very huge ego, having a very huge sense of self, because I'm gonna say it again, your only way of you feeling fulfilled is being able to express yourself, being able to be yourself, to create whatever you want to create, to have freedom to be yourself in a Uranian, true Aquarius type way. So understand this aspect about yourself. Be aware of the unsuspecting occurrences, especially like unsuspecting pregnancies too. So be safe. Be safe and do your thing, but be safe, because it could be unsuspecting pregnancies, unsuspecting dating in and out type thing. Like y'all could be very experimental when it comes to these aspects in life. But all in all though, y'all are here to have fun in your own way. You're here to show people that there's different ways of doing things. There's different ways of having fun. There's different ways of dating. There's different ways of creating something. There's different ways of being artistic. Like for y'all, life imitates art. For y'all, your whole life is artistic. Understand that. You could have unsuspecting strike of fame. Like let's say you have a YouTube channel. You're making videos after videos. You're not really getting a lot of views. And one day you make a video and it gets like, it goes viral like that. That could happen a lot to this kind of people in this placement. Unsuspecting things just happen to y'all. That kind of puts y'all in the spotlight. Some of y'all don't like it. Some of y'all like it, depending on the other aspects in your chart. Puts y'all in the spotlight. Gives y'all a new dating partner. Gives y'all children unsuspectingly or suspectingly, or having children that are more of the Aquarian energy. But all this energy, all this knowledge, knowing about what Uranus does in your chart, helps you put yourself in positions, helps you have confidence in yourself to actually be yourself and to be fully expressive and to share your gifts with others. helps you put yourself in positions to be a motivator and to help others look at things different. Uranus wants people to look at things different, to be progressive and to change, not to be so stuck in the old ways. So keep in mind that the self-centeredness, keep in mind the ego-ness, but y'all are here to be extremely creative, to be extremely individualistic, and to love yourselves. And people will look at you and they'll be looking up to y'all, and y'all be a motivating factor for them. So that's my video on Uranus in Leo. Hope y'all enjoyed that. My next video is going to be Uranus in Virgo. You already know I'm about to go in. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real. You already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and handle the one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy, Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm going to see all y'all when I see y'all. Peace.